Hi there, welcome to Kneppy Invest and welcome to the stock of the day. We are nearing the middle of February, which means we're going to see more and more companies release their half year full results over the next 3 weeks. And more than likely, the stock of the day during that period will be a company that has released a full year or more than likely a half year results. And today, February 10, 2025 is no different. I was focused on 3 companies who were releasing their results today. Those 3 companies were JB Hi-Fi, Car Group, and Ansell. And the pick of stock of the day would be determined by whichever company saw the best reaction from the market. And that company is Ansell, ticker code ANN. And to be honest with you, it was not a surprise. I fully expected a pretty good reaction from the market. I thought Car Group would have a negative reaction from the market. And I was quite neutral when it came to JB Hi-Fi. Maybe slightly good, but I wasn't sure about JB Hi-Fi. But no surprises with Ansell because their results beat expectations. That's the first important thing. And the second important thing is they actually upgraded financial year 25 numbers. And combined gives you a pretty good, or which will lead to a pretty good reaction from the market. And we have seen that with the share price of Ansell currently up about 8%. So what I'll do in this particular video is I'll go through what Ansell does fairly quickly. Hopefully you already know what they do. And then we'll have a look at their media release, focusing on why the share price has rallied about 8%. And then we'll have a look at the chart. And I should mention, for full disclosure purposes, I am trading Ansell right now. And I'll talk about why when we have a look at the chart. So what does Ansell do? If you put a gun to my head, and hopefully you'll never have to do that, and you asked me what Ansell does, I would have said they make gloves. That's they make, distribute, sell gloves. But they're a little bit more diverse than that. In fact, if you go to their product section on their website, they do sell a lot of gloves. In fact, a lot of these gloves I didn't know existed. Radiation attenuation gloves, yeah, okay, fine. Rubber insulated gloves, yeah, surgical gloves, sustainable gloves, multi-purpose, impact resistance, examination disposable. Yeah, but they also sell other protective clothing stuff like face masks, goggles, and they sell to these gloves and protective clothing to many industries and sectors, about 15, including agriculture, diving, energy, mining, public safety, warehousing, and logistics. And they have quite a few brands as well. I do know a few of these brands, but not all of them. This is a worldwide company. In fact, they report in US dollars. That's I think also very important. Sometimes I miss that. I see the numbers and I think they're in Australian dollars. I think, oh, that's pretty low. And then, yeah, it's reported in US dollars. So that's very important to understand that a company doesn't always report in Australian dollars. Okay, so let's have a look at the company's media release and why the share price has rallied 8%. Now, the 2 most important things is how these results meet expectations. Are they better or are they worse? And does the company have any trading update? And do they provide any sort of guidance for the rest of the financial year? And Ansell has done that. But the most important thing is how do these results compare to expectations? And on first look, I thought these results were quite good. They have this little table here. Really good growth. That includes acquisitions, and their organic constant currency growth was really good as well. We're talking about 12.5% sales growth, 20.9% growth in EBIT, nice margin expansion, and adjusted earnings per share of 33.6%. Now, these numbers that also include the acquisition numbers beat expectations, and they beat expectations quite well. In fact, revenue, 12% beat, profit after tax, 6% beat, earnings per share, a 9% beat, and even the interim dividend was a 7% beat. So interim dividend a little bit higher than expected. And probably the second most important thing, now without doubt, the second most important thing is they increased their earnings per share guidance for financial year 25 from between 110 and 127 cents up to between 118 and 128 cents. And those 2 things combined, beating expectations and an upgraded guidance, means share price up 8%. So let's have a look at the chart for Ansell. A beautiful looking chart, by the way. Originally, when I bought Ansell back in April 2024, so I've almost held this trade for about 1 year. Share price is currently up, I'd say about 40%, no, almost 50% from when I bought, almost 50% from when I bought, which I would take over a 1 year period for a company like this. Now, if I had to choose between JB Hi-Fi Car Group and Ansell for a long-term hold, Ansell will be easy number 3. I would definitely choose the other two companies over Ansell for a long-term hold. But doesn't mean Ansell can't be traded. And that's exactly what I'm doing with this company right now. I thought the share price was breaking out back in April, and then I had to wait for about 3 months before the share price started to move up. When the company released their results in August of last year, it was met pretty positively by the market. Share price went up 8% on that day, and share price has just kept on rallying since then. A little bit of hiccup during the AGM. Share price was a little bit volatile those over a few days there. You can just see that in these two one-day candlesticks. Share price was as high as $33, and then the next day it was as low as $30. So a 10% swing in the share price over 2 days on the back of the AGM. I'm not sure what caused the market to panic a little bit, but then share price stabilized and started to move up again, and a beautiful looking uptrend. And then the share price today up to almost $38. Last time share price was this high was back about 3.5 years ago. So we're looking at a 3.5 year high, so much less resistance moving forward. Share price popping up on financial results, and pretty good volume coming through today as well. So you could define this as a breakout, and I would probably go along with that. So a really good looking chart, nice breakout for Ansell on the back of financial results. And I'll be honest with you, there is a chance I might add to my trading position with Ansell over the next few days, depending on what I see and how the market reacts over that period of time. Okay, so that's all I have for the stock of the day today. Ansell, ticker ANN, pretty good half-year results, and also increase their guidance for financial year 25. If you have any questions, any thoughts, leave those in the comment section of this video. Otherwise, I'm not a financial advisor. If you need financial advice, make sure you seek out someone who's qualified and can speak to your own financial needs. That's it for this video. Have a good day. Bye.